Polymereaction. Polymerization and reaction, I guess? Don't know where they're going with that one.
Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is AlintheaYoh coming at you with a card discussion today about something that is coming out in the movie pack that I saw and was quite interested by it. So the card is Polymereaction. It's a really weird name and I don't really know where they came with that, but whatever. It is a normal trap card and its effect reads as follows. When a card you control is destroyed by a spell card, target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. When a card you control is destroyed by a spell effect, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. So it's a pretty interesting card, but I think it just falls slightly short of what it could have been, and it could have been something absolutely amazing. But I'll get on to that into a sec. So, when one of your cards are destroyed by a spell effect, you get to activate this card and then target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. So for example, you get Twin Twisted. Your card gets destroyed and then you activate this and then you get to destroy something as well. Annoyingly, one of the things that I really don't like about this card is the fact that you have to have cards on your side of the field destroyed, and then once that's all resolved, then you can activate this card. Because if, for example, your opponent activates a Twin Twister and then targets this, or an MST, or anything spell cardish that destroys a back row card, you target this, destroy it, it's just like, oh, I can't activate it now. Even though there's a lot of arguments to say that, well, they've just destroyed something that isn't actually going to do anything, blah, 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 blah. But then the second effect is very interesting with the fact that same effect, but you get to banish it if it hasn't been sent there in the same turn that it went to the graveyard. Disrupting your opponent is pretty interesting and pretty important in this game because for all that you know, you might be able to stop one of the most important plays that they're trying to do, and especially if you're going up against a combo deck, you destroy a pivotal part of that combo, they get stopped straight away. Now you can argue there are a lot better cards out there to do such a thing, but where I think this card really could have shined was simply if this card said something along the lines of, when a spell effect that activates that would destroy a card, you can activate this, negate that, and then destroy one of your opponent's cards. That would have made it playable and that would have made it very good. The problem with it is this can be considered a little bit slow in the fact that you have to have something destroyed. You could have like a Twin Twister on two of your really important cards and then you just get to destroy one card your opponent controls with this. It is nice that this is recyclable in the fact that then in your graveyard you can pretty much get a pop-off because your opponent will not be able to avoid it unless they don't activate a spell effect. That is going to destroy any former card on your side of the field. So important ones to note is the usual Mystical Space Typhon, Twin Twisters. Then you also have pendulum effects that might be able to pop something. They are considered spell cards. Then also your Dark Holes and your Raigekis. They're all important cards that will trigger this card's effect. But will this card be used? Probably not. This is just one that I wanted to talk about and get you guys thinking about it because it could be used. It could be used as a destructional and disruptive card in the game. But you can argue there are better ones out there. Honestly, if this card just said, if a spell card that's activated that would destroy cards on your side of the field, negate it, then you get to pop one card your opponent controls. That is much better. Arguably, would that be used? Maybe, maybe not. But it's a better chance to be used from this card. Polymereaction overall is not that great. It's interesting and I like the concept of it, having the banish effect the same as Breakthrough Skill and Skill Prisoner and all those different ones. It is an interesting card, but honestly, is it going to be used and will it stand up to the meta? Not really. If it had more destructional capabilities, so for example, if you got to destroy up to 2 cards, or if you mimicked the other cards that was being activated, the spell card, so for example, if your opponent activates Raigeki, you activate this, negate the Raigeki, and then inflict it onto them, that's pretty interesting. The same with Twin Twister, MST, so on and so forth. There are a lot of ways this card could have been built, but I understand why they haven't done it, and I understand why this card has been printed, but I digress. So I want to know what you guys think of this really interesting card, but at the same time, it's a bit weird. Polymereaction. Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.